Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News.
December 27, 5:17 America, New York. Tragic battle on the front lines of China's COVID crisis. Medical staff are outnumbered and working sick as the nation's healthcare system buckles under the strain of a spiraling crisis.
New York Times World News.
December 27, 5 o'clock America, New York. You're going to need a smaller boat. Island hopping in the Grenadines. Forget about flying if you want to visit many of these stunning specks of land sprinkled across the Caribbean. Hop on a sailboat or a ferry, or you can always swim. The waters around Tobago Cays Marine Park in St.
BBC News World.
December 27, 4:54 America, New York. North Korea drones. South's military apologizes for pursuit failure. The military failed to shoot down 5 aircraft from North Korea despite a 5-hour pursuit.
Mirror World News.
December 27, 4:47 America, New York. Doctors struggling in fight against China COVID wave as people paid to have vaccine. China abruptly dropped many of its pandemic restrictions earlier this month, sparking widespread outbreaks that have swamped A&M's and funeral homes.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
December 27, 4:24 America, New York. South Korea's leader calls for stealth drones to monitor North. South Korea's president on Tuesday called for stronger air defenses and high-tech stealth drones while the military apologized for failing to shoot down North Korean drones that crossed the border for the first time in 5 years.
RT World News.
December 27, 4:11 America, New York. Serbian army on standby amid Kosovo tensions, Belgrade. The armed forces are ready to protect Serbs living in the country's breakaway region, Defense Minister Milos Vučević has said.
Washington Post World.
December 27, 3:59 America, New York. Police say bus crashed into parked truck in Sudan, 16 killed. Sudanese police say a passenger bus slammed into a parked truck on a highway in the city of Omdurman, killing at least 16 people.
BBC News World.
December 27, 3:56 America, New York. Taiwan extends mandatory military service to 1 year. The decision comes as tensions between the self-ruled island and China grow.
Wall Street Journal World News.
December 27, 3:25 America, New York. Taiwan to extend mandatory military service. Conscription will increase to a full year from the current 4 months starting in 2024, President Tsai Ing-wen said.
Washington Post World.
December 27, 3:17 America, New York. China starts to open borders, sparking hope for zero COVID shutouts. The relaxation of China's border and quarantine rules is meant to ease travel for business, study and family reunions.
New York Times World News.
December 27, 3 o'clock America, New York. Epidemics that weren't. How countries shut down recent outbreaks. Some of the most fragile health systems in the world can teach us ways to respond to public health threats early and effectively. Volunteers received training on how to conduct safe and dignified burials for Ebola victims Mubende, Uganda, in October.
Mirror World News.
December 27, 2:59 America, New York. West plotting to assassinate Putin and risks triggering nuclear war, claims Kremlin. They include the EU collapsing because Britain rejoins and NATO seeking to assassinate the Russian leader. A forecast from the deputy head of Vladimir Putin's Security Council, Dmitry Medvedev, a former president and premier.
Washington Post World.
December 27, 2:20 America, New York, is claims Afghan car bombing that killed local police chief. The Islamic State group says it carried out a car bombing in northeast Afghanistan that killed a local police chief.
RT World News.
December 27, 2:15 America, New York. Musk trashes ex-Russian president. Dmitry Medvedev has made a series of wild predictions, including one about the billionaire becoming commander-in-chief.
BBC News World.
December 27, 1:59 America, New York. Gujarat. Indian man killed over daughter's viral video. The man was allegedly attacked after protesting against a video of his teenage daughter being posted online.
Wall Street Journal World News.
December 27, 1:21 America, New York. Former South Korean President Lee Myung-bak given special pardon. The ex-leader was convicted of embezzlement and bribery in 2018, but his prison sentence was suspended in June because of poor health. World news. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
December 26, 2353 America, New York. Zero COVID absolutely hammered China, but rapid dropping of containment laws reveals extent of pressure it was under. The latest changes to how China is classifying and responding to COVID-19 is yet more indication that there will be no going back on the government's sudden and dramatic U-turn. Travelers at Beijing Capital International Airport.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
December 26, 2246 America, New York. Kim claims end Korean successes, wants to overcome challenges. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un called for stronger effort to overcome hardships and challenges facing his country as he opened a key political meeting after carrying out a record number of missile tests this year. Mirror World News.
December 26, 2229 America, New York. Girl, 4, fighting for life after being pulled from pool as family desperately gives CPR. A 4-year-old girl is now fighting for her life in hospital after she was rescued from a swimming pool on Boxing Day, with her parents giving her CPR until paramedics arrived.
RT World News.
December 26, 2202 America, New York. U.S. Congressman-elect admits to lying about resume. The incoming New York rep. Insisted he is not a criminal, while acknowledging he embellished claims about his past.
World news. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
December 26, 2202 America, New York. Taiwan will extend length of compulsory military service amid growing pressure from China. Taiwan is preparing to extend the length of compulsory military service from 4 months to 1 year, according to a senior government official. Taiwan military forces conduct anti-landing drills during the annual Han Kuang military exercises near New Taipei City in Taiwan on Wednesday, July 27, 2022.